Lady had left her card in. This was in Carrollton, Georgia. It said, "Would you like another transaction?" I got her money out and I took her card and I went shopping. Well, maybe a month went by. Some detectives showed up at my house. They got me. On my way to the police station, I was riding in the backseat of the car and I was thinking to myself, Lord, should I tell the truth? By the time we got to the station, the Lord said, yeah, tell the truth. Before he even began the interrogation, I just said I did it. I had about 9 counts against me, but they dropped 5 of them because I told the truth. And I was sentenced to 4 months at a women's detention center in Zebulon, Georgia, and 10 years probation. Well, this was 15 years ago. At that time in my life, I had moved from Atlanta to Carrollton to live with my grandmother because I had got divorced. So I was going through the grieving process that comes along with divorce, and I wasn't working anywhere. I was 29 and just in a very emotional place. I did my time, came home. What am I gonna do now? That's how I ended up going to Westwood College. I eventually got my bachelor's degree in criminal justice administration. On from there, I was not able to find a job because I still had the felony record. There's a stigma attached to you when you are a felon and you have a record. I would go on different job interviews. I would have this immaculate resume, but I could not get hired because of my felonies. So I went back to school and I got my master's in religious studies from Beulah Heights University here in Atlanta, Georgia. After I graduated from there, I went back to school and I got my master's in divinity from Luther Rice Seminary University. And even after I finished school, even with degrees, still couldn't get no job. Bachelor's degree and 2 master's degrees and being certified as a chaplain. Still couldn't get no job. So during this time, I was not working, but I had started a catering business. The catering business came out of doing time at the Women's Detention Center, because when I was there, they put me in the kitchen to cook. So every day I was cooking for about 200 women. I tried on my own twice to get my record pardoned. I received letters that I could not get a pardon from Douglas County. That was devastating. I was referred here to the Georgia Justice Project. When I came here, I had to go through a process. I had to go through a class with about 30 more people. If you're selected, your case is selected, then they will help me. And out of those 30 people, I was selected. And Mr. Michael Davis is a lawyer at Georgia Pacific, helped me with the process. I was able to get my pardon. Said I was just so relieved, and it was like a weight was lifted off of me. I have a second chance, starting over, clean slate. I would like for people not to judge people that come out of prison. Take the time to talk with them and get to know them one-on-one, because you never know what their situation was. The reason why they chose to do what they did, it could have been in a bad place. Even though I made this bad decision in my life and I was incarcerated, and the time I spent there, it caused me to look inside myself. No matter what you do, we fall down, but you gotta get back up.